Cindered shadows. What lies beneath?
All right. So, part of the DLC is getting this completely new area to explore. Of course, Linhardt has gone straight for the library. That nerd.
Oh, hello, Professor. Have you seen this library of theirs? It's completely different from the one in the monastery, and their collection is amazing. There are forgeries and banned books, legends, spells, and heresies. Doubt I'll catch a single wink tonight.
I'm glad he's having fun, though. Here's this guy.
Hey, you. Listen up. I've got something to report. It's about you outsiders. Actually, guess I shouldn't bother reporting you to yourself. The Ashen Wolves may seem tough, but they're harmless. Honestly, things can get pretty boring down here. But here's a little piece of wisdom from me to you. Boredom's a luxury. Trust me, I know these things.
The Abyss Keeper. The counterpart of the old pal, Gatekeeper, the Surface. I don't know if you picked up on it just yet, but his whole thing that he's always got something to report.
What do you think, Professor? This is a most unique town, is it not? Incredible, really, that those who face depression on the surface are able to find sanctuary here. Oh, not to say that there's no helping the situation in Fodlan. To do just that is our duty and our honor. Even so, I find the idea rather lovely.
Is it though? Is it really lovely to have underground city shunned by the surface be the last refuge of the downtrodden? I don't know.
Who knew an entire town was hiding beneath the monastery? And a secret fourth house to boot? Secrets upon secrets, so I'm just itching to know them all. I'm sure Rhea knows all about this place. Gods, how many secrets does that lady have?
Love the generic guy. Extremely generic guy with the grappler armor there. Lots of people in, like, armor. We can buy
What do you require?
battalions. We can only heal battalions, it looks like. Which I will do.
Welcome.
Let's take a look at what kind of weapons we can buy. Alright, some... buy a few silvers. Few killers. And limited range, looks like. Is fair. Let's sell all that bullion I picked up.
Will this one do?
That's just
Many
going to be
thanks.
burning a hole in my pocket the entire
Will this one
time.
do? Many thanks. Will this one do? Many thanks. Come back soon.
Hey there.
Shops.
Hiya, Professor. Allow me to introduce you to my brother's best friend. You can call him Balti.
Actually, it's Balthus. You've probably heard of me. In the Alliance, I'm known as, how should I put it?
An outlaw, maybe? You got tons of bounties on you?
Right answer. This guy's notorious for picking fights and shirking debts. He's got a whole army of bounty hunters chasing after him.
I may not look it, but I was once a noble from a minor house. Life's full of twists and turns.
I know you, Balti. I'm pretty sure you got yourself into this mess.
He probably did. We're not going to go to battle just yet. We've got to poke around some more.
Hey.
See... Okay. Here we go.
Pardon, but might you possibly be the Imperial Princess herself?
I am. And you are Constance of House Nouvelle. I recall hearing of your disappearance. I never would have imagined you'd end up in a place like this.
I'm glad Edelgard is talking to Constance while looking at me. Great. Love it.
Your presence is equally curious. What business could you have here? Don't tell me it was idle curiosity.
As I believe you are well aware, we were chasing after a suspicious individual.
What do we got here?
You're not a holy knight, and you don't seem all that special. But you're certainly mysterious, wielding that hero's relic. Yeah, I've heard all about you. But I never figured I'd see you down here, chasing after someone and getting lost in the process.
An underground house, huh? And
That's right.
that's a classroom.
And so we're clear. The Ashen Wolf House isn't affiliated with the Officers Academy. Since we're not part of the Academy, it's really just in place for us. Can't go to the surface either. We've all got our reasons. We're a unique bunch from all walks of life. Once you get to know us, I'm sure you'll love it here.
Alright, what's Happy's advice?
Hey, new person. Want my advice? Don't wander too far off the beaten path. Abyssians like their privacy. If you go snooping around, there's bound to be trouble. Wait, did I introduce myself? My name's Happy.
She didn't introduce herself, but okay, that's what I'm here for.
Is that so?
Hey Ash.
It looks like this is where the people of Abyss leave their unwanted belongings. I didn't expect to find much, but there's actually plenty of gear we could salvage. I'm told we can take anything we can use, so it might be good to check on it now and again.
So you do get some free items from Abyss's dumping grounds. The rusted weapons. We've got some other facilities over here. Men's quarters, women's quarters. I can, like, play around with unit appearance if I feel like it. But I kind of don't. Other than NPCs to talk to. Let's poke around at what kind of
Hey there.
smithing do. Alright, so professor level, I guess, is stuck at C rank, which fine.
Come back any. Hey there.
So I'm pretty sure forging up those rusted weapons. Yeah, it's cheaper
Come back
than
soon.
Hey there.
cheaper than just buying. Yes, I'm gonna do that. Stick them in Envoy.
Is this it? There you go. Is this it? There you go. Come back anytime.
Oh, let's see. May do something fun just to mix up inventories a bit. So I could take that Iron Lance, give it to Hilda. Got a good secondary with swords. I guess Ash wouldn't be a bad choice to have. That way, if I ever decide to be a... What's his other class? Assassin? Yeah, if I ever decide I want to make him an assassin instead, that's something I could do. Just have an option. But I don't feel like talking to all of the NPCs. Sorry. Sorry, buddies, but I'll just let you do you. Keep to yourselves. I'm not here to invade privacy. Let's just move on to the next battle.
We're all done here, boss. Oh, but more importantly, about your...
We'll discuss that another time. For now, tend to your mission. Don't worry, no one will die. We'll get everyone out safely. Once the trap is set, shift your focus to protecting the Abyssians, just in case things go south.
Crap, huh? Oh boy. What was that about, Yuri?
Oh, it's you. I was just heading off to ambush our attackers. You'll help with that, won't you?
Oh, does that mean your enemies are drawing near?
Very good. The scouts I sent to the surface spotted some mercenaries. We closed off the entrance they used last, but it seems they've already found another.
This is bad. We've got to evacuate everyone from Abyss as quickly as possible.
That won't be necessary. They'll be back soon.
Huh? Who?
Why do I have to go? No matter what we do, we're all just gonna die in the end anyway.
Sure, but if we do nothing, we'll die a lot sooner. I assume the corridor is successfully camouflaged?
But of course, our decoy shall prevent those scoundrels from chancing upon our living quarters. Do note that I am the bait upon your hook. If we fail, I shall be left dangling in the wind. But it must be done, I fear. And so, I will most happily accept the starring role in this.
They're at the entrance. They'll be coming in from the east.
Oh, poor Constant.
The east. Good. We're well placed. Go ahead and draw them deeper into Abyss, just like we planned.
You're drawing them in, huh?
Launching small counterattacks on the surface won't accomplish anything. It could also earn us the scorn of the church, if it gets messy. Which it will. That's why we have to lure the enemy underground before we take them out. I know the perfect spot.
Admit it, pals. You're knee-deep in this, just like us. There's no turning back now, right?
Of course not. If there's any way we can help your cause, we won't turn our backs on you.
That's right.
Oh,
We will not stand idly by while danger befalls the innocent people of Abyss.
If we can capture the enemy, we can perhaps learn the reason behind their relentless attacks.
Well, yeah, we'll be the goody-goodies. We'll fight at your side. Say it with
Excited, are you?
confidence.
Fine. We could use more bodies to throw at our enemies. Thanks for volunteering.
So long as they're fighting with us and not against us, I don't care how excited they are. Let's get to it!
By the way, I think we got a brief...
Wow.
Oh.
An underground arena, huh? You sure know some great spots, Yuri.
I heard about this place from someone back in town. It hasn't been in use for a long time. I figured it could prove useful. So I spent some time clearing out the debris that was blocking the entrance.
It seems to be a revitalized ruin. Perhaps it was originally a reception hall or something similar.
Does it really
Perhaps.
matter?
Honestly, all of Abyss feels like a ruin.
This place is magnificent. It is just spacious enough to contain my glory. I shall not hold back here.
Large, isolated. I wonder if it would be okay for me to sigh here.
Bye.
Happy size. Monsters come running. No, I'm not kidding.
We did see that in
I'm
the
not
last
sure
battle.
what you could possibly mean by that.
It's very literal,
I wish,
Edelgard.
Happy, but no. Absolutely no sighing. And Constance, be glorious in moderation. Understood? This place is so big that if it collapses, all of Abyss will fall with it. The whole reason we're luring our enemies here is to avoid damaging Abyss. Don't lose sight of that.
I am well aware of our aim.
Sure, but that doesn't mean we can trust you to show restraint.
Yeah, I'm concerned.
You as well? I cannot fathom why I am being treated in such a way. It is the duty of the nobility to preserve the people's safety. Do you truly believe that I would destroy Abyss in my efforts to save it? Preposterous.
That would cause trouble for Elfie too. If the underground collapses, he's the one who will have to answer for it.
Elfie? Who's Elfie?
You must know Elfric, yeah? He's a bigwig in the church, but a friend of Abyss. He's the one who opened up this place to folks with nowhere else to turn. Folks like us. He gave us a home, a new life.
It is Ulfric himself who put forth the idea of establishing the Ashen Wolf House. Sadly, he faces opposition within the church, and so he cannot openly deploy the knights to aid us.
That means Alfric relies upon us to protect the people who live here. Us, and now you. I hope you're ready, Professor. We're counting on you.
Professor, huh?
You are a professor at the Officers Academy, are you not? You may not be our instructor, but I cannot think of a more fitting title to call you.
Seems like you're with us now. We'll owe you one.
Time to knock some sense into their thick skulls. They picked the wrong strangers to mess with.
Right, they couldn't think of a better title because, well, they only have the budget to record one variation of dialogue. I'm not going to try to guess what kind of name you might put in. All right, let's see what we've got here. These really are big, aren't they? But this time, we've got the Ashen Wolves as part of our army. And somehow they've managed to lose a few levels of strength in the meantime. Oh, well, that's alright. Anything to look out for? Some cash. More cash. That really seems to be it. There's a lot more space, so I have to assume there are going to be more enemies coming from that side. But, for now, things seem to be fine. Look at a Holy Knight at level 24. I know the rules don't apply to enemies, but come on, that's fair. Alright, well, there's not much to it but to do it.
Ah! I knew following those shady kids was a bad idea. This place is massive.
They actually fell for it. Let's get this done!
Other mercenaries are on their way. We left a nice little trail of crumbs for them to follow. We'll need to take them all out, or they'll just keep coming. Let's pull together.
Alright, so it looks like this is rout the enemy. Got it. Got it.
I'll cut through.
Stay focused.
Definitely going to want a sword user on that side of things.
I will prevail.
Well,
Who, me?
Ready and willing.
Sure. Start things off nice and simple. Take advantage of the terrain, as you do.
I'll give it my all.
Don't want to actually attack those guys because they're in just the right place for me to want to turtle up. Deuce move, that's not a bad idea. Let's stick with good old miasma to start things off.
Let me at him.
I am okay with this. This should
It'll
be
be
fun.
a shame to mar this pretty arena with a bunch of fresh corpses, but here goes.
Thanks, Balthus.
Sally forth!
Oh, now this is interesting. As a trickster, Yuri also has this movement, or rather unit position manipulation move, foul play. I don't really use those. I mean, you can unlock a bunch of them through what you call it, through class masteries. Things like shove, smite, draw back, swap. I don't really use those because those use up precious combat art slots. But when you master Trickster, as Yuri has, you get this one, Foul Play, for free. It doesn't take a slot, so you can
Sure thing.
do something like, say, I don't know, swap places with Balthus here, just for free. Alright, I'm going to see if I can activate transmute. Make sure I got it right. Oh, during enemy phase. That's the real trick, isn't it? Alright. Alright. I didn't really look at their crests, but they have some pretty good crests at their disposal. Yuri can prevent enemy counterattacks, constants, can preserve magic usage. Balthus can restore HP if he's using a combat art. What does Happy get? Recovery magic doesn't know recovery magic. That's just mean. Poor Happy. Yeah, short end of the stick there. Oh well.
Be careful who you choose to follow. I suppose it's too late for that now, isn't it?
No counters for that guy. Alright. Okay. Even with that evasion
You'll not
tile.
find it so easy to escape from the darkest depths of Garrick Mach.
Basically no chance to avoid. Sure, we'll take that.
Too slow.
Even if Edelgard isn't an armored knight or a fortress knight,
I must get stronger.
he's still got plenty of defense.
Predictable.
Is that sword breaker being put to good
Such
use?
power dwells within.
Oh, lucky shot. Give me your money.
You're a real pain in the neck, you know that?
That's actually not great. I don't like that.
Of course I'd go down like this. Classic me.
There's got to be a better way to go through that. Alright, let's go back to whatever I did with Hat.
Yep.
Let me at him. It'll be a shame.
Sure thing.
So far, so good.
Be careful.
Sally forth.
And heal tile begins. Alright, because of bolting, which means I have a pretty good chance of just eliminating one of these guys. Right, and see what happens. Even got the crit. Nice. We'll just have her carefully move out of the way.
Saw that coming.
Alright, Edelgard, what do you get?
One step at a time.
Yep, that's a good level.
Watch and learn. Another.
Pretty sure that's basically the same.
Who, me?
Hilda.
Yeah, I'm definitely tougher.
Really though, magic and resistance. Sure, health is nice, but
Give
come
it
on.
my all.
I'll cut through.
Cover. Yeah, that'll be fine. That spell. High crit rate, she's got +1 to her range. Oh, what if I didn't? Oh, what if
You're
I
a
did,
real
though?
pain in the neck, you know that?
But what's that last skill she's got there? Uncanny Blow. Extra accuracy when she initiates combat. I think that's the Valkyrie class mastery. So that's cool. Ah, this is what I was thinking of. Pneuma Gale. The magic attack the gauntlet attack. That's how that's how our punch friends can attack at range. Give them a chance to heal, I think.
Stay focused.
Ready and willing.
Battle.
Thank you. I will prevail.
I can't think of what to do for combat, so I don't know. Hang out here, I suppose. Extremely rude. Alright, well, Balthus is hanging in there, that's good. Let's take advantage of
Thanks, pal.
healing magic that Yuri can do. How many enemies are left? Just the one? Alright. If I take out all the enemies this turn, that will put an end to this battle. So, why not? Yep, that's it. I have the distinct feeling that...
Hey, look at you.
Oh. Hey. Rude.
This can't be the place, can it?
More visitors already? Allow us to offer you a premature burial.
Damn rats, out of the way.
Okay, so I was hoping that with the condition being just rout all the enemies, that all I would have to do is just take out this bunch, that starting bunch. Well, I was a fool. It happens. What kind of enemies we got up there? Axe users? Heavy armor? Alright. A little of this. Yeah, steel's probably a good idea. That's fine. Oh, that was the targeting lines from the archer. Now the enemy is using the terrain to their advantage. See, this is why I didn't want to play this on hard mode, because the enemies are smart. Balthus, what's your first level like?
Can't wait for my next brawl.
Not inspiring, but he does have a use for magic, so it's not the worst. Alright, Happy, what do you have to say?
Now I'm even tougher.
What a pitiful Nosferatu. Guess I'll take out the immediate threat. Right, Helm Splitter with the steel axe. It's not nothing, but I'm concerned about the counterattack. Do it anyway. Had a girl, Hilda. Well, Ash, finish the job. That's what we like to see.
I have so far left to go.
Alright, I'll do a little dismount. Hit that archer with a mini bow just for the fun of it. I don't like that. There we go. That's good. Take out
I'm getting stronger. I can
backline
feel
unit.
it.
Good level. Who's hurting the most? Oh, hold off. Actually, no. There's no reason not to. That's Dimitri a little. I guess fill up Balthus a little. Affected. Good go, Claude. I take out. One of these two ought to do it. Crest activated, that's good. That's another bolting that I can cast.
No masking my splendor.
Strength
Looking
though?
good.
Oh, fine. Try to get Yuri some bad experience. I know he's had some already, but try to get him that level. He didn't get, so that's cool. Few enemies left. Linhart needs combat experience, so I've decreed.
I knew you had it in you.
Bylethor does. Alright. can advance and let's see how many waves of enemies there are. Feels like an awful lot. Turn there.
Too easy.
You drop bullion. Who's got the lowest level out of bunch? Too many too many sword users, or where? That'll fix it. Question is, do I want Hilda or Edelgard to go? I guess Edelgard. Of course, another wave.
How deep does this place go? I wonder if it's around here somewhere.
All we have here are your buddies' carcasses. Maybe you should turn around and go home.
Happy just telling it like it is, I suppose. Cover should make all the difference. At least so I hope. Who can I bolting from? I'll go for it. And the other question is, do I want to cut across the middle or go up north? I feel like I want to cut across the middle. Maybe just split up my forces. Some of them are pretty committed to going this way after all.
Too weak.
All right, let's see. I think first I want to take out Archer. That's always important.
I'll never be satisfied.
That's a pretty sweet level. Yeah, we'll do this. Now that enemy can't move. Should be fine. First that knight. Claude can come in and help out, can't you, Claude? That's the spirit.
I expected as much.
Good level. Just have to wait.
I'll cut through.
Yeah, we'll just have to hope for the best. Those with Dimitri, I think. Edelgard can get this heal. Linhardt.
I could have been sleeping this whole time.
Well, I guess he got magic, and that's fine.
Stay focused.
Now what are they going to try to do? That's not great.
Of course I'd go down like this. Classic me.
Sorry, Happy. Michi, why are you using your javelin? Alright, that's not great.
I will prevail.
Who, me?
Use caution.
I'll have to do. We'll stick with iron for now.
Sally forth!
Alright.
My next effort shall compensate.
I hope so. For all our sakes.
Sure, pal.
I think I will have Balthus heal. This guy. Pretty sure Yuri's resistance is actually pretty good, so that's a good spot for him.
Ready and willing.
That's also a good. Thanks, Linhardt. Right. Despite the loss of Happy in this battle, I am feeling pretty alright about what's going on. Hand axe makes that pretty trivial. Blade guard.
It's a long road yet.
Smashing faces, as she is wont to do. Attacking from... Oh. Ooh, I don't like that.
Let me at him.
Thanks.
one's in bad shape. So good. Yeah, alright.
And that's, yeah.
Look, there's speed, and I never say no to speed.
I'll cut through.
Not the end of the world. There you go, Lynn. Sure hope that's the last enemy. Because having Excalibur means that my usual flying units can't pose much of a threat. Plus, of course, I do something like this. Is that a Valkyrie? Like an enemy Valkyrie? It is. Okay. Alright, well, let's give this a try. Nope, not fire. Give me Sagittae. Yeah, that works. I should have known there'd be 4 waves.
Where's the treasure? I've had it with these Abyssians.
Jeez, will it ever end? I love a good brawl, but I'm sick of looking at these fools.
Same. Oh well.
Unexpected.
I guess rallies are free. Even if I'm not going to be able to use it this turn, fine. I'll let him come. Oh.
I thought I smelled fresh blood. The worms will feast tonight.
What are you doing here?
Sword awaited you in the holy mausoleum. Show me its power.
Ah, well, all the enemies except the Death Knight. Things have changed. Yeah, we do not want a piece of the Death Knight. That Crescent Sickle, it's a solid weapon, but no. High foul play, constant, hand. All right. Archers to worry about, there are. I am gonna worry about them. Ooh. Dicey. Odds are just a little too long for my liking. They attack me from there. All. Of course. Alright, did I? That should do it. Easiest elimination yet. Alright. For the power of Axe Breaker, I don't want that guy. Alright, the whole weapons triangle situation is muddying things for me. Not too bad, I'll take it. I was really counting on the kill there, if I'm being honest. Magic. Ew. Ugh, okay. I do something like this. This would actually help a lot. Back to the iron.
Stronger the better.
Yeah, alright. You're doing it, Balthus. I was arguing with that. Final stretch. Here we go. Big miss helps a lot. So it's done, Hilda.
Don't expect much more than that.
I kind of do, though. That's fine. She'll be fine. Death Knight wants a piece of the action. Can I blame him? I guess, yeah, I'm pretty sure I can. A kill, that's good.
Not done yet.
Pick a defensive level, that's fine. Let's take out this archer. Sure. What kind of level does Byleth get?
Such power dwells within.
Speed boost. Alright. Good. Do some free damage. Need to take advantage of the triangle. Things. Maybe just a gambit will do the trick. Do a gambit. I should be making better use of gambits.
Should I help?
Especially when things like that happen. Once they rattle the enemy, you know, it makes them really good, really useful.
I have so far left.
I think that's one of those things that I just kind of forgot about being a factor
Well done.
in higher difficulties of play.
I could use a break.
Just chill right there, Hilda. Alright, I just gotta win one coin toss out of 4. And there it was. Yeah, this makes things a lot more manageable. Strength again? What you said last time, Constance. Alright, Death Knight's closing in. I do not want a piece of that action, though. Let's see here. Works.
Sure, pal.
Balthus some experience.
I indulged too much. I take my leave for now.
It's fine. Don't let
Honestly,
the warp
what
spell
a nuisance.
hit you on the way out. Another 13-turn battle. Oh man, it's a short campaign, but it's, really do make it. Make each battle
that's
big.
the last of them.
Good. Finally. Thanks for all the help, everyone.
Who knows? We all did it together.
I ain't going down without a fight. I'm taking you with me, punk.
I will not allow it.
Oh, it's Elfie.
Helfric, you're here. Well, shall we capture this fool?
All right. Can't believe the mysterious benefactor here.
Alfric, how serendipitous that you have come to our aid.
I am relieved that I wasn't too late. I do hope my presence proved useful.
No doubt about it. We needed the backup.
So you're with the church, huh?
Professor, I do believe this is the first time our paths have crossed, is it not? Of course, I have heard all about you from Her Grace, the Archbishop. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Elfric. The church has granted me custodianship of Abyss.
Oh, pleased to meet you, I guess.
Pleasure is all mine. I am sure you have already been told about Abyss's unique situation. For varying reasons, all of the inhabitants here are unable to live a peaceful life on the surface. People like the Dagdans and Almirans, who suffer undue persecution across Fodlan.
the poor and the sick, who were forced into Abyss. Not to mention all the other unfortunate souls who ended up here. I believe it is my sacred duty to provide a place for those who have nowhere else to go.
Right. And the poor and sick living in a sunless crypt helps them... how?
Enough, Claude. Please, forgive my friend, Elfric. We would love to hear more.
I don't know. I'm on Claude's side in this equation.
In all honesty, I understand his concern. I dearly wish I could provide a better life for my flock. But it would appear that Her Grace and most of the Church consider the existence of Abyss to be something of a nuisance.
That can't be true.
No? I've heard tell of those within the Church who intend to purge Abyss.
That's the church for you. They make a big deal out of helping the helpless, when it suits them.
We can't just sit back and accept the way things are. We've got to fight the system. Sure, I'm here to hide from literally countless bounty hunters, but I'm not the only one in need. You're in a bad way too, Happy. We can't just let the church walk all over us.
Too true. For the sake of all who dwell in Abyss, we must help dear Elfric to turn the tide.
I am overwhelmed with gratitude. Your fervent support is all the reward I could ask for.
Is it,
As
though?
for you, Professor, I must beg a favor of you.
Alright, what is it?
The Ashen Wolves are a house in name alone. They are eager students with no teacher to guide them. If you could find it in your heart to take them under your wing, I would be most grateful. Naturally, your official duties take precedence, so you need only help out when your schedule allows.
Wait a minute, Elfric. Where's this nonsense coming from?
I second that question. We have no need of a professor when we have you.
Dear flock,
Wow,
I am
harsh.
a mere guardian. I can protect you, but I cannot enrich your minds. Though I call this gathering an academy house, I have long lamented that it isn't truly so. Now, I am blessed with the opportunity to correct this. The professor who stands before you has garnered a great deal of acclaim on the surface. A
That's
most
true.
trustworthy and esteemed teacher, to say the least. What's more, I happen to be acquainted with the father of this fine individual.
Oh. How do you know my dad?
I was born and raised in Garreg Mach, so I often had the opportunity to spend time with him. Your mother as well. She was a cherished friend of mine. I was even present for their wedding. With parents like yours, I have no doubt that you possess the kindness and patience necessary to guide these students.
But...
It'll be fine. It's not like we're strangers anymore. Say, Elfric, don't you need to take care of those thieves?
Ah, right you are. Please, excuse me. Oh, and one more thing, Professor. If ever you would like to hear more about your parents, I would be delighted to share my memories with you.
Well, you know, that doesn't sound like such a bad thing. Right?